And it's funny, I feel like even just for like that short amount of time where we disconnected, like that we
Mhm.
found clarity and peace in ourselves.
Yeah.
And we want to model for our kids what it looks like to be connected to our lives,
hmm
not to Wi-Fi.
Welcome to Your Mom Enough, the podcast for moms who love their kids but miss themselves a little too.
We're Shawna and Cara, two moms, two lifestyles, one mission: to help you stop guessing, start growing, and reclaim your sense of self without the guilt.
This isn't a parenting podcast. It's a place to explore who you are now and who you are still becoming.
Because confidence is a practice, not a destination, and you don't have to do it alone.
And
Woo!
we're on. Oh,
Episode 23.
goodness. Oh, hey, you know what? So we're on episode 23, but
Yeah.
um maybe should we give an update on how we're doing? You're doing like you're going through a sleep thing. I'm going through a sleep thing. Should we talk about that briefly or no? Just jump right into
Yeah, we can absolutely talk about that. I spent like an hour crying yesterday. So friends at home, my daughter's been like sleeping in first a bassinet and now she's in a pack and play next to our bed since she was born. She's 10 months now. And our hope or our original thought was to keep her in with us until she was a year, which I would still love to do. However, my other half is doing a PhD and he's um,
Mm.
also going to be teaching at the university and works full time. And so right now, like you'll be listening to this later, but right now we're mid-August. And like we looked at each other yesterday and we're like, it's not really fair to her to try and make this transition when everything else is crazy and busy and new.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, we're like decided that we would move her.
That's right. I didn't clue in when you said she's moving next week to her big girl bed.
She's moving to her big
Or
girl.
not her big girl room.
Yeah, she'll be in her crib for her first time. And so we tidied up, like it's all tidy and
Oh wow. Oh, it's
Yeah.
clean in there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh my. So
Crazy.
listeners at home, I don't
Oh.
know if you've you couldn't have seen if you've just been listening the whole time, but Shawna's
if you
baby garage
watched-
was like a baby garage. It was like boxes and spare gate parts, and
just
it
everything.
was but it made me happy because I mean, behind you want your place to look nice, but really open any closet.
Always secret corner. So in any event, we've got her ready. She's gonna today today is currently Saturday for us. You'll be listening to this possibly another time. But so we agreed she's going to move to her crib on Tuesday because I needed a couple more nights. And
To cry about
because
it.
of our work schedules, then we're both home.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we moved the change table in here yesterday. I cried for an hour, which is so silly. Like, if you don't know me in real life, I'm not a crier. Not until this baby came. I am not a crier. So and it's so funny. My other half was like, okay, mommy's going to cry today. And I'm like, I'm fine. And then we started moving the change table down the hall. And I was like, I don't think I can do it. Like, just like ugly cries, not instant, so bad. And yeah, I'm going to be okay, but I'm like bracing myself. I said to Cosro, my other half, I will probably be sleeping in here.
Yeah.
For a couple weeks.
Yep. I've been there. Oh boy. Anyways. And I got a 2-year-old daughter who is giving us a run for our money right now for sleep because we went on vacation. We'll talk about that another time. But yeah, we're thinking about also doing the transition into a big girl bed to get ready for this thing right here. Look at that.
Oh yeah, look at that
big belly.
It's already
That's my
out
big
there.
belly. If you can't see us, I have a big belly. I'm 15 weeks. I already have a big belly. It's
crazy. I feel like the second baby like pops so much faster.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right. So let's get into it. This episode, I'm really actually excited to talk about this. We kind of told you in the last episode that we're going to be doing this. So Shawna and I both did a 12-hour disconnect. So this episode is called the 12-hour disconnect. Finding yourself without the feed by stepping away from the scroll may be the most radical act of self-care for moms. It's not just your phone, it's your identity, your peace, and your motherhood.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And it all came about, I saw this like post. We'll link it in the show notes for those of you who are interested. There's a guy I follow named Tim Corsano, and he talks about corporate life, but he's really interesting, super creative guy. In any event, his wife is phenomenal person as well. I don't know them in real life, but I feel like I do
But
on
you'd
the
like to.
side. Yeah. Any hoodles. She had read this book called The 12-Hour Walk, and it's this challenge where you leave your home and you unplug for 12 hours. And Kara and I like have decided we want to try some of these self-help concepps, but not everything is mom possible. Like I can't leave my house for 12 hours.
No way I could leave my house connected for 12
Oh,
hours. That's
right?
just not mom possible.
Not possible.
No.
100% no. So we created a different challenge where it was like the disconnect for 12 hours. The rules were no screen, no phone, no computer. And with the caveat that if your partner called, it had to be an emergency, but obviously you need to take those. And
Like we pre-told the partners we're doing this. Call only if it's an emergency. Anyways, none of our partners called, just so you guys know.
So talk to me. How was your experience?
Well, I feel like before we talk about that, like I feel like I pick up my phone to check out my calendar. I go on my phone and then I get totally lost in what I'm doing. And then I'm on there for like hours and I have forgotten the whole reason I went on my phone was to just check my calendar. So at first I thought this was going to be really hard. And don't get me wrong, it was. But how I set it up was I did it on a day that we were going, we were having a beach day anyway. And so I just purposely left my phone at home. Like I had my daughter and my husband with me. And so it just, I mean, there were things about it that really were hard, like, because they make it like the cell phone, just like you need it, like, oh, I can't take pictures all day. Oh, I can't take a video all day. Like Steve's got to do that because I can't. Like, so we had a great day at the beach with absolutely no pictures that Steve is in.
I bet you that's like a never happens thing.
Yeah,
Like a whole camera roll full of them, like Steve and Willow together.
Yeah. And so I wonder if like I definitely think it would be hard for sure if I did it at home a normal day and not a day where I was surrounded by home, but I feel like I was more connected, like I was offline with my phone, but I was more connected with them, like just aware of what was happening. And like in the car, I wasn't like, oh, we're in the car anyway, might as well scroll on my phone. Like I was aware, like we were singing songs on the way to the beach, and my husband convinced me to bring my paddle board, so I went paddle boarding. It was crazy, and it was nice to feel like myself again, like to be present in myself, like, and have thoughts go in my head, instead of like the feed from Instagram or from like, oh, I should look up the price of this, or yeah. How about you?
So I find it hilarious that you went to the beach because I had so much anxiety around it because a lot of my life, because I work from home online, I'm almost always plugged into a computer, to a cell phone, to something. And I tried to do it like, I don't know, like 3 days in a row. And there was always a reason why it wasn't going to work out, because I wasn't going to be able to accomplish this and I wasn't going to be able to do that. And so I opted to wait until we went camping. I do agree. I almost feel like we should do it again
Yeah.
and just like do it again
A
from home.
normal day at home,
Yeah.
like
Because
normal Saturday where we're all, because you
oh,
can't do it during the week because you're on.
honestly, it gives me anxiety just thinking about it, but I think we need to do it in any
Yes.
case.
Yeah.
We'll save it for a later episode. Like take two. But so I decided to do it when we were camping.
Yeah.
It was Chris's first camping trip, and I let my phone battery like absolutely die. Like there was no, we're
That's
camping.
so
It's
smart.
gonna be like hard for me to get a charge.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so it was interesting because same, like I was definitely more tuned into her, to like what we were doing, to our family. And I felt like it's so odd to say it, but I felt a level of anxiety just like drop from me. Like I was not as, I think it's maybe like a dopamine addiction. Like I didn't have the same kind of like desperate need to check things or like answer questions or ooh, like I'm thinking something in my head. I better check with ChatGPT now because if I don't check with ChatGPT now, I won't remember to ask this question and then I'll never know the answer. Like it was like a level of anxiety that dropped. And then what was really interesting
Yeah.
is I was paying attention to other people with their phone. And it's
Mm-hmm.
so funny, like if you have put your phone down and you've turned it off and you've committed to like not touching it, obviously you're hypersensitive to like other people using their phones. But it was interesting to watch like how many people's entire experience camping was like
Yeah.
interrupted, maybe is
I
the right
agree.
word, by
Yeah.
just looking at their phone. So like this whole amazing experience is happening around them and they're just like looking at their phone and missing it. And it made me
Yeah.
wonder like how much do I miss because I'm like focused on this thing? You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Thinking, and you know what too you made me think of is like before, like never before have we needed mindfulness as a society as much as we do now.
Yeah.
And why? Because we never have the opportunity to sit and do nothing. Like we
Yeah.
struggle with it. Like the instant I'm sitting and I'm like, oh, I have a second, like I'll look at my phone. Like, and those moments of sitting give you like your clarity and your mindfulness and like the awkwardness when I was like, I don't know what to do right now.
Yes. Well, and it's so I've noticed recently that my daughter, we do let her watch TV because we just listen, if you can do the
Yeah.
whole no TV with kids, hallelujah. Good for you. I'm proud of
Mhm.
you. It's not our reality. So it's not like hours and hours, but every once in a while, she's 10 months old. Changing a diaper is like trying to put a diaper on a naked cat, like hairless cat. So we'll put on a Miss Rachel to just get her to stay still long enough, you know?
Yeah.
But I've noticed that she's really tuned into like screens and phone and whatever. And it made me feel like I need to be more aware of this. I don't
Mm.
think it's like terrible. I'm no scientist, so please don't take advice from me on this topic. But I do think that there is an opportunity to like try and
Mhm.
um, refocus because I
Yeah.
like I can't. It's crazy. Like I guess it feels good, but I don't think it necessarily is good. There is very little time that I'm bored because there's always something to like
Yeah.
attract myself to, and I feel like it's a dopamine addiction. I think that's the
Yeah.
only way to like say it.
I think so too.
Um, but it's crazy. I've noticed like a level of anxiety just totally came down, and um, it made the camping trip because it
Yeah.
just was like, and I will
Today.
say,
Yeah.
this is a constant for those of you who don't know Kara and I in real life. One of our challenges in our partnerships is I'm terrible at like taking video and pictures and stuff of myself, and which is a challenge for Kara because she does a lot of the like social media stuff for our podcast, and she'll be like, I still have these only two pictures of you, right? But
It's
I
so
like
true. Dear Shawna, I'm using the same picture.
Yeah. But I was like, when we got home, we go camping with a bunch of friends, and I was like, I had to ask other people if they had pictures because I didn't have any pictures. I was like,
Do
"Do you
you have
guys
any
have
pictures?
pictures,
Do you ever have any pictures of me
please,
doing anything,
of my baby?" Yeah,
Oh
anything.
my
So
gosh.
yeah,
You're
like
funny.
it was an interesting experiment. I think that it's worth doing again, like in a at home environment, and I almost feel like it's worth putting on the calendar once a month. Because
Yeah,
one thing I didn't
I do
do
think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I didn't do that I had hoped for and was looking forward to was and it just wasn't possible because we were camping, but if I
Yeah.
was at home, I would have spent time with, like, a journal
Yeah.
and
Yes,
just,
I
like,
agree.
written down ideas and,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
And sit in yourself. And for those of you at home, like maybe you've noticed that you said, like, I'll just check this one thing. And then hours later, you found yourself spiraling through someone else's feeds. Or maybe you've noticed how quickly your mood shifts.
Mm,
And one second you're fine. And then the next second you're comparing yourself to like all these moms or just someone's life you don't even know. Or like, oh my gosh, that woman's abs are so incredible. Like, and it's
yeah,
not about it's not about screen time. It's about soul time.
mm.
It's about where you put your attention to your identity and yeah, just where your time is being spent, you know?
Hey mom, want to find time to do personal growth together? I do. We have opened a free group for accountability for ourselves and for people like us that want to find even just a little bit of time in our day to focus on our mind, our body, our smile, and our soul together as moms, looking to keep in touch with ourselves and set good examples for our kiddos. So if it sounds like something that might be of interest to you, especially if it sounds like you don't have time for personal growth or for focusing on things that are positive for you, this is 100% the place that you need to be. Just go to joinhearttostart.com and send a join request to the group, and we will see you there. Okay, joinhearttostart.com. Bye.
And I think it's so real from I've noticed specifically more recently with
Yeah.
Facebook. I'm not a Facebook, I don't enjoy Facebook particularly, but
Yeah.
in my job, I have to
Yeah.
go onto Facebook.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. I will go on there with something specific in mind, and then
Yeah.
and I feel like it's getting worse lately. Like, I
Oh,
don't know if they've changed something, but I'm like, why am I here? I've been looking at all this stuff. And it's one like it is lovely to have a connection point with people, right? Like,
yeah.
I like we both were exchange students, you in university, me in high
Yeah.
school, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so for me, it's one of my only contact points for a lot of those people. And so it's nice to, see them growing up and having kids and all of that.
Yeah. Oh.
And at the same time, it's like, that's okay. I'm getting distracted by like people's personal lives. I don't need to know this.
Mm.
I don't
Yeah.
need this energy in my day
You get
interrupting
sucked in.
me.
It's like a TV show.
Yeah, like a really crappy soap opera.
Yeah.
Like,
I,
I don't
yeah.
this didn't
Yeah.
make my life better. Like, what was this, So,
I feel like logging out isn't about losing connection. It's about
mm,
making space for like the one that matters most,
mm,
yourself, instead of
word.
like watching other people. And yeah, anyways,
And
as I,
like comparisоnism is real, even if
yeah.
you don't want to be doing that. It happens for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Inside secret.
Yeah.
We're on the struggle bus with eating solid foods. Carissa
Yeah.
she's not food motivated. I'm a food
Uh-huh.
motivated person. My brothers are food motivated. We are food motivated people. She could care less.
Yeah.
And so I'm like constantly trying to put food in front of her, which probably isn't helping. And then I see these like social media posts of moms that are just having like these amazing
Experience feeding their babies.
and like
Oh,
creative meals of like all these ingredients that they just whip up no problem and their kids just eat them all. And Carissa, like literally I can whip all I want. she'll eat Cheerios and that's pretty much it. Like she does not care about food. And so, yeah, comparisоnism is a real thing. It did like even though it was a short time, it was just I actually went 24 hours without my phone. Um but it did like take my anxiety down, I would say by about I don't know, 60% less anxious than I was previously. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's worth doing. I will say, having done it too on like in a way that's like outside of my environment, I'm less anxious about the idea of doing it at home. I actually look forward to it,
Yeah.
you know?
I feel like social media was designed to keep you hooked. And,
Mm.
and like, yeah, it's nice to know that because, yeah, I look forward to it too. Like, and I agree with you. It would be something that we should do once a month.
Yeah.
It- Yeah.
Should we put it on the calendar?
Yeah. Let's do
Yeah.
it. And I feel like if we didn't do this and if we kept autopiloting through like feeds, we just miss out on those moments and get more addicted, Like I don't want to be like I remember when I was becoming a mom and all these like things where I saw like reels on moms like their baby's on the floor and then they're like on their phone and I'm like, "Oh no, I don't want to be that mom." And then like, "I am that
I am
mom.
that mom. Yeah,
I am that
100%.
mom.
But
I'm that."
also, just I will say, because I'm
Yeah.
going through this with my daughter too, I saw
Yeah.
this post and it was about Montessori, the
Yeah.
concept of Montessori.
Yeah.
And it said, as soon as your baby develops wonder, like they wonder what something is,
Yeah.
leave them alone. Let them wonder.
Yes.
Let them play and wonder. And I
Yeah.
do think that we don't have to like
Yeah.
actively entertain them all the time.
Yeah.
But there have
Yes.
been moments where Chris is looking for my attention and I'm just a second like on
Yeah. Yes.
on
My
a
dad too.
screen.
And she now gets to the point because she's in her twos. Like she's
Mhm.
2 now.
She's in her
Uh,
twos.
she's in her twos.
Yeah.
If you have a 2-year-old, you know what that means.
Yeah.
And she's like, she has temper tantrums now. If I'm looking, she'd be like, "Mama, Mama, sit. Mama, sit now." Oh boy. Where'd you learn that
Yeah.
language from?
Yeah.
Oh
Well, and
boy.
it's funny, like one of my biggest memories, I'll share this and then we can
Yeah. Yeah.
wrap this episode.
Yeah.
But to that point, one of my biggest and best memories from
Yeah.
childhood was of my grandma
Yeah.
on the other side. I spent a lot of time with her when I was a kid, and she always read the newspaper.
Yeah.
And my memory of her is that I would wake up in the morning later than her. I would go to the kitchen and she'd be reading the newspaper. And as soon as I walked into the room, she'd always fold it and put it down and
Oh,
like focus on me. And it
yeah.
gave me something, you know?
Yeah.
And it's an active memory of mine. And so, like, I want to do that
Yeah.
with my phone, like, put it
Yeah.
down when you
Yeah.
walk in
Yeah.
the room. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
And it's funny, I feel like even just for like that short amount of time where we disconnected, like that we
Mm.
found clarity and peace in ourselves.
Yeah.
And we want to model for our kids what it looks like to be connected to our lives,
Hmm.
not to Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing, like, for those of you listening, 12 hours, it sounds like not a big deal, but it is intense. And so if it feels too intense, start with an hour, start with 2 hours,
Yeah.
just a 2 hour break. Um, it's
Yeah. I
surprising.
agree. Yeah. Just feel
Yeah.
like for the next hour, I'm going to put down this phone and I'm going to be attentive to, not that you have to, the whole hour spent with watching your
But
daughter.
just be attentive to your life. Like,
Yeah.
in the same way that we talked before about fitness snacks,
Yeah. Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
like a soul snack.
Wi-Fi. Yeah. Soul snack.
Soul snack.
Yes. And
Disconnect the
I'd be
Wi-Fi.
curious if anyone does this because we've mentioned it. So please, if you are a listener and you're like, "That's it, Cara, Shawna, I'm doing it," please tell us. Please tell
Yeah.
us.
Comment where you're
Because-
listening or
Yeah.
come hang out and join
Yes.
hearttostart.com, the
Yes.
group, and tell us there.
Let us
Uh,
know because I'd love to hear. I'd love to know if it made a positive impact or maybe it made a negative impact. Maybe you're like spiraling out of
was
control.
it totally mom impossible for you to do
Yeah,
this?
were you shaking on the floor like caffeine, like
Yeah, yeah.
caffeine addiction, like
Honestly, I was worried about it like that. I think it'll be interesting when the 6th is calling us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just around the corner.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Anyways.
kidding. I'm
All
actually
right. Well, let's wrap
okay.
this episode. Kara, what are
All
we
right.
talking about next?
Oh my goodness. We are talking about vacations with babies.
Oh.
Is it a getaway or is it just parenting in a new place with no sleep?
Great question. Can't wait to talk about it.
I'd love to. Yeah, can't wait to talk about that one.
We're both back from summer vacay, so we have some fresh insight.
Sitting outside so you can hear my daughter screaming.
Yes, yeah. Anyways, all right. Well,
Okay.
amazing. Good job. I think this was
Yeah.
not as easy as
Yeah.
it sounded, but
Yeah.
also super worth it. And we
Yeah.
encourage you to try it because, you're mom enough.
You're mom enough. All right.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Love you.
Love this combo? Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And share with a mom who needs to hear it.
And if you're craving a deeper connection, come find us in the Heart to Start group.
Because the real work of motherhood,
It's becoming whole while you raise tiny humans.
And that's exactly what we're doing together.
Go to joinhearttostart.com and get in the group.
If this episode gave you permission to pause, send it to a mama who's ready to reclaim herself too.
And if you're craving real connections, not just scroll sessions, you've come to hang out in the right place. You should join us at jointhehearttostart.com to get in the group.
And you know that thing where something happens to your day and you feel like you're about to snap your crayons? Well,
Yeah.
we do too.
Just a little bit.
Kara's ready to snap right now.
Mhm.
But we've cracked the code. If you go to yourmomenough.com/stop, you can grab your copy of Mom Needs a Minute, What to Do When Big Feelings Hijack Your Day, but you still have to be a mom.
Mm-hmm.
And
All right.
remember, you're already mom
You're already
enough.
mom enough, you guys.
Woo!
Love you. See you next
Bye.
episode. Peace.